EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. And off we go from Foxborough. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now the former Buckeye, Travion Henderson. And he's going to have the Patriots first down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
On first down, they go back to Henderson. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
There's a combination of footwork and vision. His ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Throwing on second down. May. And that'll go for his gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Crazy! Crazy! Here goes tonight.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Eddie, what's up? You there.
They'll try it now with Henderson. And he's going to have the Pats first down. They get 4 on 4th and inches.
We'll see how much that decision costs them as the game unfolds, but give credit to this defense. They found a way to get off the field. They had their backs against the wall there on the opening drive.
What's up? Eddie, what's up? 5.
Maynard on 1st and 10. zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it.
I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show.
Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
May to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Bullard. And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
And in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. The worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with it.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They work forward to the 40-yard line. Christian Ellis, they're on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
On the ready?
Here's 2nd and 6.
Check. Let's put.
On the ground, Crawford. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Red, drill. Quick, red. 30. Ready?
A run here. It's McLaughlin. And he will have a Packers first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about 1 yard or 2.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A gain of 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1. On the ground, here is Henderson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
5-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
Out of the gun, here's May. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hey, here goes crazy, crazy. Hey, kick in.
Working out of the gun, it's May. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Number 86.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Crazy, it is crazy, crazy.
Throw again is May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He's got it at about the 8. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Packers on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Five. Where was that? Eddie, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
May to the air once more. Rolling to the left.
1st and goal. Quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Here goes Pablo. Eddie, what's that?
Henderson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Here goes that. what's that?
3rd And goal, it's Henderson. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check one. Ready?
A run now with McLaughlin. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Down. Hut.
Bill Ruff, this is McLaughlin. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, as we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First down, Green Bay.
Come on, set. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here, drill. 52. 60. Cut.
On the carry, here's Israel Abanikanda. And he's crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Williams in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is intercepted. So they're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Five. Crazy.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. And he just does get that one away. He was being forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
May to throw again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's May again. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Finding room at midfield. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. To throw now. May. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On second down, it's May. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Crazy! Crazy! Hey, what's that?
Off the play fake, it's May. The throw here is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down mark. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming. No issues there. This one is good. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Fight, 97. Set, ready. 10 black. Blue striker. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Escaping to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9. 2nd and inches. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Flush to his right. And he kept that play locked as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Every time the quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive line and, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught at Savion Williams. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Oh, they had a shot there and hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone. It will come back out to the 20. They'll go play action with May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Throwing on second down. May. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. This time they stay on the ground. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up. Patriots ready for the punt. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. This will be returned from the other side of midfield.
Keyshawn Nixon on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Ready. Right. Down. Yellow. 43. Ready.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Rolling right. Now he'll run. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a 1st down. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, it's Love. That's incomplete. It's McLaughlin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Opposite. Green.
Now a give up the middle. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. It's marking there. And a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Right back to him on first down. And this time they are ready for him. Throw for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
3rd and 6.
Set. 6:45. Wide. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Moving to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
On the set.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Set. Second.
Here's Abanaconda. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Check. Opposite. Ready.
A run here with Abanaconda. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Black ultra. Black. Next year. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Love to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's going to be blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
1-yard gain.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He was crazy. Crazy.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
In punt formation for the Patriots.
To return, it's Nixon. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 31-yard line.
Set, hut. Set.
Running from the pistol with the Monaconda. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Packers.
Set. 60 red. 6 claws red. Needle blue. Ready?
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Forced out wide. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Green jack. Set.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
The man in motion is Watson.
Set.
Back to throw is Love. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 43. Yep. Red. Yellow. You. Yellow. Ready.
Throwing is Love. To the left side, he finds Pratt. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
Set. Hut. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Hut. Hut.
On the bootleg, it's Love. Out to his right, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Harold Landry, he's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Set. Ready. Blue striker.
Here's Love. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Patriots are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy. When the ref, let's go.
They gonna look to throw. That one down the incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Out of the gun, here's May. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline, and he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a big play there for New England. 31 yards. Throw again is May. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. May to the air once more. There's that man again. Another catch. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 4. Crazy. Here's May again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
It's 3rd and 4. Crazy. May to throw again. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
On 1st and 10, here's May. He's got it at the 7, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Patriots. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
Ready. Come on. 60 red. 6 check.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Moving to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down. Forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Here we go, set, cut.
On second down, Love. Catch made there by Watson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
He's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Set, cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Moving outside the pocket. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Fight, 97. Ready? Okay, ready? Ready?
Second down throw for Love. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So now, pressure situation for Riley Patterson. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Lucas Van Ness, he gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 34-yard line.
On the set. Cut.
And a good run there to get him 5 yards. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
try the right side this time. Finding room across midfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? From the 6, here comes the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ground is Henderson to start this drive. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Crazy. Here. Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Quick throw, taken in. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. On 3rd and 2, it's May. Back over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter, that's a huge 1st down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Rashawn Gary, his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Number 5 for him on the year. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here comes 2nd down.
Crazy. Now here goes front. Ready? 5. Crazy.
They'll drop to throw. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Now, May. That complete to Henderson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
There are certain play calls where the quarterback is going to start with the running back. He's running a choice. He's the primary option of the play. But that's not the case here. You can see the quarterback work through his entire progression, found the running back late, and it led to a big pickup.
To throw on 1st down is May. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Throwing on second down. May. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Crazy, crazy. 5.
Throwing on third down is May. Quick hitting slant there. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The pressure intensifies for fourth down and 3.
Crazy. 5. Hey, let's punch it in. Great job. We're good. Crazy.
They'll go. Here's May. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
All right, Mike, so think back to earlier in this game. The coach decides to be aggressive. He's successful on fourth down. He decides to do it again. This time, the defense has other ideas and comes up with a huge fourth down stop.
A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's second down.
Back ready. 10 black. Striker. 3, ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. Davis Price. Pickup of 14 on that ball. Good for a Green Bay first down.
A gain of 14.
He'll get up and clock it and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play.
Ready. Hut.
They'll run here. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. Packers going to use their final timeout now. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to third down. From the gun, it's Love. Open man, right side, he's got it. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down.
Green Bay.
To throw is Love. Forced to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away.
So now, pressure situation for Riley Patterson. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.